Okay, Wednesday, 9th of July, 2025. So, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Relationship Wednesday, love better. I love her, but I will never tell her. Now, this is something very interesting and profound about human nature that I was told about a while ago and kind of stumbled into in my own ways and own research. Learned the easy way, we could say. In every human interaction at a meta level, but especially in relationships, there's a power balance. There's a power difference. There's always someone who is higher value. Higher value, like a 9 or a 10 or out of league, or someone being pursued and someone who is pursuing. And I think, and indeed it seems to be quite accurate, by saying, an interesting little dynamic with relationships, by saying you love her, you're ceding power to her at a very meta level, very looking at the chessboard as it is, in terms of the power balance. You're ceding that to her. You're saying that you're chasing her and you risk putting her on a pedestal, valuing her more than you. That can be quite dangerous. But that's a whole other conversation. But by saying that you love her, you raise her up. Now the trick is that she needs to say it first. She needs to say it first, and she needs to say it more than you. If it's the other way around, do you see how it reveals the power imbalance? Who is the chaser? Who is being chased? Who is pursuing? Who is being pursued? She has to say it more than you to maintain that balance of power. That mantra that everything's about sex and sex is about power seems to be quite poignant, seems to be quite on point. It's a truism because that idea, by definition, has survived the test of time, meaning people throughout their own lives and throughout different centuries and decades have come to that same general conclusion. Everything is about sex and sex is about power. Powerful stuff. Powerful stuff. And one way to maintain that power is to say or minimize the amount of times you say I love you to her. Very interesting. And we can go deeper as well. We would only say it to her at moments where she does things for us, not just out of sheer beauty, out of things that she does in general by default, by normality, or as per normality, but when it's acts of service. Oh, please do this for me. Oh, it's trivial task in general. Please do this or sort this out, or just send that email, or what's this, or how do we do this, or how do we do that? She does it, fulfills the task, mission accomplished, and you respond to her with a dopamine hit. I love you. Oh, thank you, darling. I love you. And she gets that feeling, that buzz, that dopamine hit, and the affirmation, I love you, by doing something for you. The act of service. So she's combining the act of service with the dopamine hit of your approval, meaning I love you, those words. That's powerful, deep psychology to maintain that power balance. It's not just it could be, you could argue, a spontaneous, passionate I love you for whatever situation and scenario, but a meaningful situation and scenario. Then you could even go deeper, and this is a little controversial. You could say that the I love you is a throwaway comment. Oh, I'll see you later on, love you, bye. You're gonna go there, I'm gonna go here, I'll see you in 6 hours, I'm working, whatever else, I'll love you, bye bye. That kind of stuff. Even a throwaway comment. But even those, because understand, at an even deeper level, at an even bigger picture, we have at every single stage, all the time, signal or micro signal warfare. Micro, macro, and meso signal warfare. Micro is in the minute things, macro the big picture, and meso in the middle. Signal warfare, meaning everything's a proxy. I did a video about this, but everything you do, everything what you wear, do, groom, wear, everything, nails, length, you name it, tan, everything, colour, light, everything, colour of the wall is a signal. And even on the macro level, actions. And even the opposite, what we don't do, what we don't say, omissive signals, even they leave a footprint, an echo in eternity. So all these things add up to affect the power balance. Who's in control? Who's in charge? And the further that is, the greater the disparity is. Ideally, the man has the power balance in excess, because then you could say she's emotionally anchored. Let's use a very nice neutral word there, anchored to you, and that creates loyalty, creates strong bond, creates strong rapport, know, like, and trust. And even when that relationship is broken with, and the man is up here, it creates an alpha widow. An alpha widow, meaning the man she was with is so good she may never find someone else again. He was the peak that she could ever do. Every other man is not as good. Interesting. But other way round, whoa, that's the realms of like a white knight, beta orbiter, a simp kind of a relationship. When she has excess power to you, oh, deadly. Societally speaking, emotionally speaking, disastrous situation. We don't want that. The best bet then, as a man, would be to leave that, not to be sucked into her power vacuum, into her frame, into her gravity, into her sovereignty. You could even say at a real micro, no, at a real meta level. But that's a real danger. At that point, I'd say just possibly within reason. I did a video about this as well. Within reason, everything's within reason. Leave, but it's on a case by case basis. Very interesting situation indeed. But that's something to consider and understand. I love you, but I'll never tell you. Unless we could add a caveat there. I'll never tell her, I guess. I'll never tell her unless. I'll never say it unless. Very interesting psychology to understand. And even some way you could say anthropology, but very interesting dynamics at play. Constant. These signal warfare, micro, meso, micro, meso, and macro. That's it. Micro. Signal warfare is constant. Everything's a proxy. The way the books are arranged, the way they're folded, where this little thing here is, why not over there, over here? All these things here, these books facing a certain direction, all the creases on the shirt, everything is a micro signal. And when you dig deep, it means something else. You can deductions and other forms of logic, but that's a whole other conversation. But otherwise, Adrian's daily vlog, sharing smart stuff men should know. Subscribe for more, and you will see me tomorrow.